What is going on, people? My name is Callum WM, and yo, thank you so much. I'm so blessed. Thank you. This video here I posted about 5-6 days ago, and I was like, yo, if you guys want to see a football channel, get this video to 15 likes. And last night it hit 15 likes. It was at like 12 likes, and I thought, you know what, man, I gotta pull some strings. So I pulled some strings, got some people to like the video, and yeah, bless up. Thank you so much. So here it is, the first installment of Footy Talk. I don't know, I haven't got a good name yet, so. So, the first story we are going to talk about today on Footy Talk is the Pogba Saga. The Paul Pogba world record transfer saga, which has been going on all summer so far. And it looked like it was never really going to happen beforehand. There was never any speculation. But Man United love a good saga during the summer. So, Paul Pogba is this target. And to be honest, it looks like this one might actually happen. Everything's agreed. The player agreements are done. 13 million euros a year. 7 million in image rights a year for Paul Pogba. A world record transfer of 100 million, I think, 120 million euros. The only problem at this present moment is the Paul Pogba's agent, Mino Raiola. I'm just going to call him Pogba's agent for now because I'm not good at pronunciation. So Pogba's agent apparently wants 20 to 25 million. I mean, he's been a bit of a greedy piggy at the minute. I mean, I don't think what he did was worth 20 million. But obviously there must be something in the contract, something like that. Yeah, it's a strange one. I mean, I don't think Man United should pay it personally. I mean, they've literally just gone to Juventus here. Here's 100 million. And Juventus have just got like now 100 million sitting around, even though they have bought a player, which I'm going to get onto next. So, it's kind of a question of saying, why should Man United pay it? But Man United want Pogba so desperately. So, I think that Juventus should pay it, but they can't come to an agreement. So, yeah, I do still think this one's going to happen. Paul Pogba will be a Man United player very, very soon. I think it will get sorted. I think Man United are absolutely desperate to sign him. So, Pogba to Man United, I believe this is going to happen very, very soon. Pogba, is he worth 110 million? No, he's not worth. He's worth 60 million. But in this modern day of football, money doesn't matter. And to be honest, he will be a future talent. He's 23 years old. He's a complete midfielder. He can pass, dribble, shoot from long range, score goals, score headers, strong, quick, powerful. He's got it all. He can be a top-class midfielder for Man United. So he can be a real complete midfielder and he can be a great signing for Man United. Will he stay there forever? You don't know. You never know in football. But I think he'll be a great signing, and I believe that Man United are But I do believe Man United are potentially buying one of the best midfielders in the world. If not now, if not in the future. So believe it or not, we're not done with Juventus from there. We've got them now signing Higuain for £75.3 million. And I was sitting there thinking, wonder where that money came from, you know what I mean? Where did that 75 million come from? I wonder. So these two, Napoli and Juventus, were both competing for the league last season. I mean, first and second place in the league, and Juventus are just like swooped in and be like, yeah, we're taking your best player. I believe that it will just secure another league title for Juventus. I think they've already got Serie A1 with the signings that they've made anyway. They've made some brilliant signings, may I add. So the next question will be, is he a good signing? Higuain, he scored 36 goals last season, and he was a standout player in Serie A. But the question is, can he do it in Europe? Can he do it in the World Cup? Can he do it in the big competitions? I believe not. I mean, I saw him in the World Cup, didn't impress. I mean, some say to this day that he's still celebrating that disallowed goal. Really banging goals in Serie A. So that could be a problem, I think. I think he's really very much guaranteed Juventus another league title, we know that. But will it guarantee them the Champions League that they so desperately want? I don't know. Put in the comments what you think. So as the love triangle of Manchester United, Paul Pogba and Juventus continues, we move on to the Gunners. I mean, if you're an Arsenal fan, it must be so difficult. I do feel your pain at times. Today you've had a bid rejected for Lacazette, 35 million, and there's no denial of an improved offer of 40 million. And, you know, I do feel sorry for Arsenal at times. I mean, they go for all these players and then, you know, they all get turned down. I mean, what is the actual problem? I mean, you've got Champions League and Vardy turned them down. You've got world-class players like Ozil and Sanchez, and then you still get turned down. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's got to be something in the transfer negotiations that people probably don't want to play for the club. It's got a nice style of play. I mean, do they not want to play for the club? Do they not want to play for the manager? Is it the manager's fault? There's a lot of questions to be asked around Arsenal, because Arsenal have always been, every season, the nearly men. And for years now, they've needed that strong, world-class striker, and they haven't got it. I mean, they've been rejected so many times during this transfer window as well. And it always seems to come back in the cycle that they just signed an unknown Japanese player and a low level nobody, to be honest. So I don't know. They need to sort it out. I think it must be a board problem, a chairman problem. Is it a manager problem? It's confusing. I mean, it must be really terrible being an Arsenal fan. However, it doesn't look like you're going to get Lacazette. I think it was such a stupid move by the club to bid 35 million for Lacazette when West Ham have already had a £40 million bid rejected. It was kind of a really cocky move, in my opinion, because Arsenal kind of just walked in and went, we're Arsenal, 35 million, accept. And Leon kind of went, no, get out of here. And Lacazette is an irreplaceable player to them. He's a consistent goal scorer. He scored 21 goals in, I think, both seasons, 22 goals around that sort of margin. So he's a goal scorer that Arsenal need, and he could be the one to let them win the title. But they haven't got him, and they need him. They need a good striker to bang in the goals. Because let's be honest, Theo Walcott and Giroud aren't going to do it every season. I'm sorry, they're not going to do it. Giroud's always injured. You know, Theo Walcott's always injured. Giroud doesn't finish chances. We saw that in the Euros. He doesn't finish chances. Arsenal need a world-class striker if they want to even be up there challenging with the league with the likes of Mourinho, Klopp, Guardiola, Conte next season. I mean, there was also talk that Arsenal were going to go for Mahrez. I think I saw it on ESPN for 42 million. He scored a goal in pre-season now, which we'll see. So I kind of feel sorry for Leicester. I mean, they won the league last season, and it was like, yes, they've done it. They're gonna stay together this season, go in the Champions League. Let's see how they do this season. Next thing you know, you turn your back. Conte's gone. Vardy's nearly gone to Arsenal. Then you've got Mahrez, who's nearly gone. So it's really, for me as a football fan, it's kind of dimming to see, because I was so looking forward to seeing how Leicester would perform this season. And let's be honest, Leicester haven't got the same firepower as the big teams to sort of bring in a big name to replace them. They also lost their assistant manager, Steve Walsh, who literally brought in all these brilliant players for Leicester. So it kind of feels like Leicester's falling apart in a way. And it'll be now even more intriguing to see how they perform without Kante, potentially Mahrez, and maybe Vardy, but I don't think Vardy will go. So it's damning to see. But if Arsenal sign him, he's a great signing. He'll probably play on that right-hand side. Alexis on the left and Ozil down the middle. It's a great midfield. But again, Arsenal need a striker. That is the main priority for Arsenal. Arsenal need a striker. That's their main priority. So the Premier League is now 16 days away from starting. I'm so excited for the league. I can't wait to do Premier League predictions. I can't wait to talk to you guys about what you think. I can't wait to talk about how the teams are going to perform, where we think they're going to come in the league. Oh, I can't wait for the Premier League. But before the Premier League starts, we've got a bit of pre-season stuff going on, pre-season results. Here are all the Premier League pre-season results right here. We had Man United versus Manchester City cancelled. Apparently the pitch, I saw a picture of the pitch, looked absolutely horrible. You can see there Leicester beat Celtic. I mean, I didn't get that one because I mean I saw they beat Celtic 6-5 on penalties, and I saw it was in the International Champions Cup, the pre-season cup sort of thing, and they were holding a trophy after one game. I was like, what's going on here? Why? They've only won one game, so what's going on here? So that is the first Footy Talk done. I am so happy to introduce this series. I hope it becomes a regular. Yeah, comment if you think Pogba's done, if you think Gonzalo Higuian will make a impact in Europe, and yeah, if you think that this is awesome. So there are my opinions. I want to see your opinions in the comments. Drop them in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. 10 likes, I say 10 likes, and a peace out. Doing a little quiz and real life football challenge. So basically how this challenge works, the first challenge will be based on knowledge, second challenge will be based on skill, and third challenge will be based on luck.